Hello everyone, welcome to LBS Academy. Today we are going to discuss history MCQs based on previous year UPSC questions. So let's start our session. Our first question is, which of the following were common to both Buddhism and Jainism? Avoidance of extremities of penance and enjoyment, indifference to the authority of the Vedas, denial of efficacy of rituals, non-injury to animal life. Which of the above is or are correct? Here answer to this question is option B, 2, 3 and 4. Both Buddhism and Jainism denied the authority of Vedas and the necessity of performing sacrifices and rituals. Both of them were opposed to animal sacrifices. Which one of the following is not a part of early Jain's literature? Options are Terigada, Akaranga Sutra, Sutra Kritanga and Brihat Kalpa Sutra. Here answer to this question is option A, Terigada. Terigada is not a part of early Jain's literature. The Terigada is Buddhist scripture, a collection of short poems supposedly recited by early members of the Buddhist Sangha in India around 600 BC. The river most mentioned in early Vedic literature is, options are Sindhu, Sutrudi, Saraswati and Ganga. Here answer to this question is option A, Sindhu. The most prominent river of Rigveda is Sindhu, next to Indus. Sapta Sindhu play a prominent part in the hymns of Rigveda and consequently in early Vedic religion. Saraswati is considered to be the most important and sacred Ganga is also mentioned in Rigvedic text but just once. According to ancient Indian cosmogonic ideas, the sequential order of the cycle of 4 aeons or yugas is option A, Dwapara, Krita, Treta and Kali. Option B, Krita, Dwapara, Treta and Kali. Option C, Krita, Treta, Dwapara and Kali. Option D, Treta, Dwapara, Kali and Krita. Here answer to this question is option C, Krita, Treta, Dwapara and Kali. A complete yuga starts with the Satya Yuga via Treta Yuga and Dwapara Yuga into Kali Yuga. In medieval India, Mansabdari system was introduced for option A, making recruitment to the army. Option B, facilitating revenue collection. Option C, ensuring religious harmony. Option D, effective clean administration. Here answer to this question is option D, effective clean administration. Mansabdari system was introduced in 1595. It was a combined status showing a noble civil and military capacity. The Mansabdari system was introduced by Mughal Emperor Akbar as a new administrative machinery and revenue system. This grading system was used by the Mughal rulers to fix the rank and salary of a Mansabdar. They were nobles who occupied various positions in the administration of the Mughal Empire. They were appointed and dismissed by the Mughal Emperor. Mughal painting reached its zenith under options are Humayun, Akbar, Jahangir and Shah Jahan. Here answer to this question is option C, Jahangir. The Mughal paintings reached its zenith during the reign of Emperor Jahangir, who himself was a great painter. Jahangir was the Mughal emperor from 1605 to 1627. Mughal painting is a particular style of South Asian painting, confined to miniatures either as book illustrations or as single works to be kept in albums. It emerged from Persian miniature painting and developed largely in the court of Mughal Empire of 16th to 18th centuries. The Sufi saint who maintained that devotional music was one way of coming close to God was Moinuddin Chishti. He is also known as Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti, came from Central Asia. He distributed his inheritance among the poor and adopted a simple life. He and his disciples settled in Ajmer. Chishti held that if music played and sung beautifully, then it brought men close to God. Nastaliq was option A Persian script used in medieval India. Option B, a raga composed by Tansen. Option C, a cess levied by Mughal rulers. Option D, a manual of code of conduct for the ulamas. Here, answer to this question is option A Persian script used in medieval India. Nastaliq is one of the main calligraphy hands used to write the Persian script. It's been extensively practiced in Iran, India and Afghanistan. Which one of the following first mooted the idea of Constituent Assembly to frame a constitution for India? Option A, Swaraj Party in 1934. Option B, Congress Party in 1936. Option C, Muslim League in 1942. Option D, All Parties Conference in 1946. Here answer to this question is option A, Swaraj Party in 1934. The Swaraj Party was formed by C.R. Das. Swaraj Party was established as the Congress Khilafat Swaraj Party. It was a political party formed in India in January 1923 after the Gaya Annual Conference in December 1922 of the National Congress that sought greater self-government and political freedom for the Indian people from British Raj. The Zarabandi campaign of 1922 was led by option A Bhagat Singh, option B Chittaranjan Das, option C Rajguru, option D Vallabhbhai Patel. Here answer to this question is option D Vallabhbhai Patel. The Zarabandi campaign of 1922 was led by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. In this campaign, the peasants decided not to pay the taxes. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was an Indian lawyer, political activist, the first Deputy Prime Minister of India and a leader of Indian National Congress. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Option A Jamnalal Bajaj, Satyagraha Ashram at Wardha, that is correct. Option B Dadabhai Nauroji, Bombay Association, that is also correct. Option C Lala Lajpat Rai, National School at Lahore, that is also correct. So here answer to this question is option D. Because Satya Sodak Samaj was founded by Jyotiba Phule in 1873. It espoused a mission of education and increased social rights and political access for unprivileged groups, focused especially on women, Shudras and Dalits in Maharashtra. What is the correct sequence of the following events? The Lucknow Pact, the introduction of diarchy, the Rowlatt Act, the partition of Bengal. Here answer to this question is option B 4132. That is, partition of Bengal was in 1905, Lucknow Pact was in 1916, Rowlatt Act was in 1919 and introduction of diarchy under Montague Chelmsford reforms was in 1919. So here best option is option B.